Breaking news just happened today. Marvel is in crisis mode, being reported by Variety. Here are the details. Hey everybody, welcome back to Echo Base Network. We're here live every Saturday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Come and join us. Matt Rissman's there, and he's a cool guy, so come join us.
Is he, though? Is he?
Sure he is. Crisis at Marvel. Jonathan Majors' backup plans, because, Jonathan Majors, definitely they were leaning on his character in hopes that he would be the big bad in Marvel Phase 5, and now I think we have a vote of no confidence in that because his stock has plummeted. Yeah. He is basically worthless at this point with everything he has going on. Also, the Marvels, how it's been a problem. There was reshoots. They flipped a movie and changed scheduling and all that stuff. And now, just today, it's the newly projected numbers for the Marvels is between $40 and $50 million on the opening weekend. It is going to be a massive failure and flop if indeed that happens. But here's the main thing. Here's why we're making this video. Apparently, there is insider knowledge that they are considering, Marvel is considering reviving the original Avengers team. And Marvel and Disney are in serious trouble if they have to hit the win button like that. All right, Nick. What do you think about this report? They're saying Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, the whole team, they're going to come back potentially and be back for another Avengers film. Is that going to fix the issues, or is that just putting a Band-Aid on the problem? What are your thoughts about Marvel and all of this to do?
My personal thoughts, no way they're coming back. No, it would cost Disney so much money.
Robert Downey Jr. will be $40 million himself.
Yeah, and he's already said he has no interest in coming back and reprising that role. They would literally have to beg him and throw so much money at him that he just literally could not say no. Yeah. Same thing with Chris Evans. I don't think he has any interest in coming back and reprising the role. They did their time. They had the best part of Marvel when it was at its peak.
Oh, yeah.
They see where it's at now. And bringing them back now is just... It wouldn't make sense. But they could try to make it make sense. But I don't think there's any way they're coming back. If they did, I would be extremely surprised. I mean, extremely surprised. If they came back and reprised the roles. I know in the latest Marvel's trailer, they did showed some stuff with Thanos and in the old Avengers and stuff. That's just all, they're throwing that out there like, hey, remember when it was great? Come back, we're in stick with us sort of type deal. Like, the whole member berries thing that everyone talks about. Sure. Like, hey, remember this? So it's gonna literally not have anything to do with Thanos and the Avengers or anything in the Marvels. They're trying to persuade as many people as possible at this point to come out and pay to see this movie. And fans,
if that happens, yeah, for sure.
And fans at this point, I think they are checked out. People don't like Brie Larson. They don't like the other characters in this movie. There's just no interest in go. I literally hear nobody talking about this. And when Marvel was at its peak, everybody was talking about the Marvel movies. Yeah. Everybody was going opening weekend to every single movie that dropped, to find out what happened, stay and watch the end credit scene, all that. It is far from that now. Far from that.
So look, it has to make sense in the story. And right now, with unless they recast Kang, whatever, the Conqueror, unless they recast that character, who is the big bad? Who cares? You would think that Disney would learn this from Star Wars. You could have the characters, but if the story isn't on par, then it's going to be a disaster. That we've already seen this. So bringing back Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, Chris Evans as Captain America, and the whole team, I don't know how that would make sense, right? Why do they need to be back? what's going on in the MCU to justify bringing them back, other than Disney is struggling financially. They're losing money with every movie that they roll out, minus Guardians of the Galaxy 3 as of late. That's the only one that performed really well.
Yeah.
And that was directed by the head of the guy over DC now.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
So they're going to have to hit the win button to actually return to profitability, but I don't think it will happen. And if they do, Nick, this really is just putting a Band-Aid on the sore and not treating the sore at all. They have a major issue at Disney. They need reconstructive surgery, a complete overhaul, get new people in there, and I'm talking about from the top down.
Yeah. And for me, I think the only win button they have right now is to cease all future projects. The win button is to stop and cease all future projects and wait, take 5 years and rework all of the MCU moving forward. Just start over from the beginning in a new MCU thing. Rumor has it that if Robert Downey Jr. and all them come back or recasted characters them, it's going to be a whole multiverse thing. But people really aren't feeling the multiverse thing. So I don't know. I think they just need to stop and get other people in there that know what they're doing and just rework the whole thing.
So here's another win button that Variety actually reported on and talked about. They're actually talking about how it might not be the old Avengers that's going to return them back to their glory or profitability or good standing with the fans and all that. Mm-hmm. They're saying that the card that they need to play is bringing in X-Men to the fold and the Fantastic Four. And I'm gonna be honest and tell you, bro, as big of an X-Men fan as I am, I don't think bringing them in and making them the bulk of what we're seeing in Marvel and with the Fantastic Four is going to make that big of a difference. I have a hard time seeing it right now.
Yeah, same. The thing is, if they try doing Fantastic Four or the X-Men, they'll probably put a woman in it and make her gay and lame. Given the track record of Disney, or they'll race swap.
Where did that come from? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Where did you get that from?
I don't know. It just popped into my head. I don't trust them to really do anything with the current regime. Now, under Feige, under the first couple phases of Marvel, man, it was excellent. Excellent.
That's the issue right there. That's the win button. Feige needs to return to form. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. And the thing is, being at Disney, I don't know if he's going to or if they would even let him at this point. So I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell.
Totally agree. All right. Well, let us know in the comments what you think. We are You Are Echo Base Network. See you on the next one.
Bye, guys.